Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 16. Episode 16, Karaoke Host Q&A, Quarantine, whatever the fuck we call this thing every week. I still don't know, 16 weeks later, what the hell we call it. We got our host, Prince Edward of L. We've got Tall Drink of Water. We got Nanna Da Bomb Diggity.
Hi.
And just for everybody's sake, if you're not talking, the camera can't see you. So.
We know, Jeff.
Everyone doesn't know. Everyone doesn't know. And we have special guests so far in the house. We have Emily. Here, get back again. Camera hates you. I don't know why.
Hates me?
There you go. All right. If the yellow box isn't around you, the camera's not recording you. And we have Shelby and Grace for the first time ever.
Hi.
That was yellow? I thought it was green.
I thought it was green, too.
Maybe I'm colorblind. I don't know.
Yellow.
So the green yellow box, whatever the color it is that you see, is maybe depends on what you're using for a computer or iPad.
Well, I have a Chromebook and Eddie has the Apple phone.
Okay.
I feel like it's y'all's eyes that are seeing yellow.
I just learned tonight that I'm colorblind. Fantastic. After 16 weeks of this, I can't see colors.
Oh, Jeff, before we start, how's Harry Potter going?
Harry Potter, I forget what chapter I'm on, but it's the chapter that, now you don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't read it or seen it.
No.
Have you've never read
Harry
it?
Potter, no, Harry Potter is my favorite.
Oh.
I was like, Shelby.
No. It's my favorite.
I think I'm in the middle of the book. I'm at like 50% of the Kindle book. So whatever that is. What about you, Emily? Where are you? You have book 3 already, right?
Yeah, I didn't read it for like 3 weeks, but I started again today and I read like 50 pages, so I'm like 100 pages in.
I'm not impressed with the second book right now. I don't know.
It wasn't good.
Not good, right?
No.
I will also say that when I rank the books, the second is like toward the bottom of my rankings too.
Yeah.
So like don't let that deter you, because book 3, boom. Book 3, man.
I've been deterred for like what? 8 years, 9 years? How long's Harry Potter been out? I haven't read that thing
It's
yet.
been out since I was in like the 3rd grade. Oh, wow.
21 years. If I've been deterred for 20-something years, I don't know. Good. So for Shelby and Grace, so I never read Harry Potter. Eddie gave me a bunch of shit. Told me I had to read it. So we made a deal. Have you stuck to your end of it yet? Which was I would read a book of Harry Potter and he would watch a season of Lost.
Okay. Well,
Really changed it? Now I have to watch like Star Wars or some shit?
Every Star Wars movie, right? For every book that I read, and then we found out Emily hadn't read Harry Potter yet either. So
you guys, get
you got
with
stuck on
it.
that with me.
Harry Potter is very important. It's an important part of our time, you know.
Okay, we're fucking reading it now. Okay, don't give us shit. We're fucking reading that thing.
Good.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly, very slowly.
Yeah, I'll catch up to you at some point. All right, so we have questions. We have 159 questions. Special guests, our first time special guests, Shelby and Grace, pick the number 1 to 159 for the first question. You can pick individually too. We'll let you have separate turns.
I'm gonna do, I'll do question 9.
Question 9.
Can I also just give a warning? So my internet's going to be particularly bad today.
Okay.
Because you guys have already cut out for me like 7 times.
Yeah, you're like weird.
Is it us?
I don't think
It's
so.
me.
Okay.
It's
We'll get
definitely.
some of that. Yeah.
And I'm not on my iPad, which is what I'm normally on. I'm on a less good device. So.
Okay.
I wonder if you see my head like deform at some point, it's just the background. It's not really happening.
Sorry, I did that. It's fine.
Question 9. Well, so it looks like we're starting off easy. If you were a bagel, what type of bagel would you be? Everyone gets to answer, so you don't have to feel like you're the only one answering.
Okay, I'll go because bagels are my favorite. But don't judge me. I go with plain. I'm a plain Jane. Like I love plain bagels. Okay, don't judge. Okay, next.
And I'm
I have a
kicking you off.
question.
And I'm kicking you off the show. Goodbye.
When you say plain, are you just talking about like the type of bagel that you just like buy, or are you talking about like that's like when you eat it, it's just gonna be really plain?
Oh no, it's just like I like plain bagels, but then
But you don't want stuff on your bagel.
no, I do cream cheese for sure. Whole lot.
But like on top, you don't want stuff on top of your bagel.
No, just cream cheese.
Okay.
That's it.
Now, how do you feel if your bagel touches another bagel and gets like a sesame seed on it?
Oh my god! Every time I go to Dunkin' Donuts, it's like there's like an onion flavor, and I'm like, oh my god. It was Mexican onion bagel. I'm just so plain. It's gross. I eat like a 3-year-old. Essentially, that's what you can learn about me. I eat like a 3-year-old.
I like how you're coming out right away with the heavy honesty.
Mm-hmm. That's what this is about, you know? Being honest, just putting it all out there.
This is a safe space sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, until Nana tells you that you're a heathen. Then it's not.
To be fair though, Jeff, you are a heathen. So,
Everyone here knows that already. We don't have to talk about it.
I didn't bring it up.
I know, but I'm just we're introducing them to the atmosphere, to the people, to the thing.
I just feel attacked.
All right, who else? Bagels. Jesus, this should be an easy one.
I'd be in
Salt
every
bagel for me.
Salt bagel.
Salt bagel. Love salt bagels.
Salt bagel. I've
Those
never
are
heard
so
I didn't know that was a
Oh,
thing.
they're so
Me
good.
neither.
They're so good.
A salt bagel?
Yeah.
It's similar to like a soft pretzel.
Oh,
That's what I was gonna ask. Okay,
Oh, that
I
would be
didn't know
fun.
that was a thing. That sounds lovely though.
Now, same question, just with anything on it or plain? We should all answer that part.
I mean, honestly, I'm not a big cream and cheese person, so it's like butter.
Okay.
Nah. Might do a
Just
veggie cream
on a
cheese. It
bagel.
depends. Yeah.
A salt bagel. That's interesting.
That's
delicious.
I feel like you would put
Where do
like
you get
beer
these
cheese
salt
on it.
bagels?
Dunkin' used to carry them years and years ago, but you have to go to like a bagel store.
a bagel
Yeah.
store.
Mine's easy. Mine's the onion bagel that Shelby hates the taste of as it touches the plain bagel.
You're the asshole. Every time I go to Dunkin's, it's your bagel that's touching mine, and I taste the onion. Gross.
Shelby, you're not the first person to say to me you're the asshole. I just throw that out there. This week.
This week.
Yeah.
This week alone. Good
All right.
choice.
Who haven't we heard from yet? Eddie? Emily? Nana?
I mean, I'm an everything bagel type of person. My sesame seeds also get on Shelby's plain bagel.
I don't mind sesame. That's my next choice if they don't have plain, because it's kind of plain, but it just has like sesame seeds on it.
It's a very plain topping.
Yeah, it's fine.
It
Is the question what bagel would we be or what bagel do we like?
actually said, what bagel would we be? That's a good point.
Oh,
I didn't.
That's all your explanation.
I
I
would
think
be
you would be your favorite bagel, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I would be a salty bagel if I had to be a bagel.
Yeah, you're pretty salty, Jeff. That's actually accurate. Salty AF.
Maybe a salty oniony bagel, though. I don't know. Whatever that means. All right, Emily, go ahead. Thank you for clarifying the question that I fucked up already.
Well, I don't know what I would be, so I'm just gonna say I'm also an everything bagel kind of person, like an everywhere bagel, from top to bottom, sitting everywhere, with cream cheese.
Oh yeah, cream cheese.
So much. Like when Jonathan and I get bagels, like I'll finish my cream cheese and I dip my bagel in his cream cheese right off of his bagel.
Oh yeah.
Enough.
Yep. Cream cheese is my favorite.
All right, Nana.
Oh, it's me.
Liz.
I think that I would probably both eat and be either a sesame seed or a poppy seed bagel, because I want to just be very, very chill, but like a little crunchy.
I'm a little.
Like I want like just a smidge,
Little bit
little crunch.
of crunch.
And then as for what's on it, that can change. I can want like some cream cheese and maybe some lox, or I could just want it to be like a thing with avocados and bacon and maybe some eggs and some cheese. I don't know.
That's
Dude,
that eggs and cheese is a breakfast sandwich. That's not a bagel.
When I put it inside of my bagel, it is.
It's a bagel. That makes it a bagel.
That does make it a bagel sandwich. So.
Come at me like that again, Jeffrey.
Okay, Mom. All right. Grace, I didn't forget about you. I just going clockwise on my screen. What about you?
My favorite, and I think I'd be an Asiago bagel.
Oh, fancy bagel.
Yes! It's my favorite one.
Oh, isn't that cheese? I'm like,
Yeah,
spicy. It's cheese.
And then I put chive cream cheese on it.
Yes.
Oh.
Chuck, cream cheese.
I like how we're all like sesame, plain, onion. You're like Asiago.
Can I just say that Grace won?
Yeah, she did.
I think she did. I think you won the bagel question.
I know that this wasn't a competition, but everyone else lost.
Yeah. Especially me. I'm like at the bottom.
I don't even. You're not wrong.
Fantastic. And that's how this works. It's just a question.
Damn it,
And
no
we all
one
talk
asked.
about it and we fight about it and ask other questions about it. And we do that at least 13 times in one night. And then there's a
feel
bonus
like
question.
we don't get to 13.
Sometimes it depends. 10 to 12, probably. Yeah. And then there's a bonus question
We
afterwards,
actually
which we
get
all.
to 13 questions from the list. I think we'll ask 13 questions throughout, but some of them will have been from the digressions. Did I cut out?
No, but I heard Eddie. Did I hear Eddie's voice like without him talking? That was weird.
What?
I don't know. I heard it's like a spirit voice somewhere.
I mean, I'm alive.
Eddie, you're haunted.
Am I dead? Like,
I don't
We
know.
brought a ghost back with us. We're haunted. So
All right, next question.
Eddie, if you are dead, you are real good at being on camera.
Fantastic being dead.
Like, I can see you so clearly.
We'll go with our other first-time special guest, Grace. Pick a number, 1 to 159.
80.
80. All right. What board game do you hate the most?
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Everybody fucking hates that game because it sucks.
Because it sucks.
Fuck Monopoly.
It doesn't bond, like it doesn't bring you closer to your friends or family.
and it also
You just
takes
hate them
7
more.
hours to play a game.
My roommate couldn't look me in the face for 2 days after we played Monopoly.
There's always a fight. There's always
The fact that you're playing Monopoly is the problem.
During the game.
I don't think anyone's gonna.
What, Eddie?
I hate the game Sorry because it's almost as bad as fucking Monopoly.
that's true.
Or Uno.
No.
I'm sorry,
No,
Uno.
no.
No.
Trouble is way worse than Sorry, because Trouble had the stupid fucking
Oh,
dice thing in the middle that you couldn't do shit with. It would break all the time. It was so fucking loud. It was annoying. Sorry at least had the cards. It was a quiet game. It was a quiet game.
What's your least favorite game? Yeah.
I was an only child, so I don't like noisy things.
So
Trouble
just-
fucking
yeah,
sucks.
favorite game.
Which one?
She said
Trouble.
Trouble was the worst one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trouble's pretty bad.
I'd say, oh my god, I feel like people are gonna come for me. I don't like Scrabble. I
Oh.
hate Scrabble.
You know,
Scrabble has a very particular like fan base.
Yeah, and
Like nobody should come at you for that. That just means that you don't want to play word games like this. That's okay.
why would you want to have
That's
to
okay.
spell shit all the time? People argue, your word's not a real word. Yeah, fuck you.
yeah, right?
Fuck you's a
Like,
real word.
that is
Yeah.
in
Can't
my
use it,
mind.
though. You can't use it, though.
You know.
I mean, you are allowed to put those words down, and then when they are trying to say that they don't think it's a word, then they actually have to call your bluff and look it up. But then I think that they lose points if they, like, if your word's in the dictionary. So, like, just make them do that, because I guarantee you they'll shut up real fast sometimes.
And you know what's worse than that? The words with friends is like fucking generic Scrabble. It's like
I like it.
Yeah.
I think there's some sort of great, I don't know, electronically it's awesome. There's not little pieces everywhere, and I don't know.
Oh, I actually kind of like Scrabble in its normal form too.
What the fuck is that other game? It's kind of like it's got bananagrams.
oh, bananagrams. Yeah, that
Bananagrams where you're like making little like a little crossword thing.
Oh, did we not play bananagrams once at Sissy K's together, or was that someone else?
I did.
I definitely did bring bananagrams to the bar.
Your purse. I have bananagrams.
I forgot about that. Those pieces are so annoying to try to pull off of the bar. Oh my god.
They're all sticking there. There's like.
Oh, I'm a child.
Has anybody played Hungry Hungry Hippos lately? Because that's fun.
Not lately,
Not
but
really, but I love that game.
yeah.
I mean,
I
I
love
didn't play it
that
last
game.
week or anything, but it's awful. Like it breaks all the time, and
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's fun for like 2 seconds, and then you have to fix it.
the mouth like sticks open all the time, and you're like, fucking mouth,
Yeah.
stupid mouth.
No, you know what the best game was? Guess fucking who?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Is that the adult version?
Or
The guess fucking who? Can we make an adult version with just everyone who was on the quarantine Q&A things?
Sure. You can do
Just
it
have our face. Actually, you know what? Never mind. That could get weird.
I feel like people are gonna.
The questions people ask could get real raunchy. I don't know.
They would. They do some days.
I still want to do it.
I like the Operation too.
Operation.
Operation was a great game.
I hated Operation because I always I have a problem where like sometimes if like something's really serious and I'm supposed to be still, I'll twitch.
Yeah, yeah.
So like without failing Operation every single time, it's just like
You're not a surgeon today.
no, I'm not going to be a surgeon any day. No.
I can't have Operation near my house because my daughter's terrified of Operation, and we can't figure out why.
Does it still look the same that it used to, or did they change it?
No, it's exactly the same. I think
They have like a Shrek version.
Yeah, they have like
Shrek
they
version.
do a
They do,
Shrek.
yeah.
I just find it really, really hard to believe that they would have kept Operation Sam looking the way the Operation Sam did in the 90s because he was
Close.
Mhm.
But now he's like, donkey, take out my funny bone. I can't say that. I can't do the accent.
It's like if Shrek were just from Massachusetts.
Somebody say that they can say it better than me. This is my bullshit.
Oh no, that was perfect.
Was it? Yeah.
Also, none of us want to put ourselves in that position.
I don't give a shit. Y'all know that. Emily, you've been quiet. What's going on? My head. Oh my god. There you go. Face.
Hey,
You've been quiet, yeah.
I'm only on my second drink, so wait till I've had a couple more and then I'll just talk over everyone.
Can I also say I'm on my first drink, but I really shouldn't be allowed to mix my drinks.
Right.
Like all what vodka, all vodka.
It's yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's like lemonade. It's fine.
But you have to do it though.
Yeah.
There's no other way.
Emily, my point in calling on you is to get you to answer the question, actually.
Ooh, what are those?
Ooh.
It's Monopoly.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's like an adult
Mama,
kid
mama,
talk.
right out of a bag. Good.
Yes.
Ooh. Chipotle is my life, Eddie. Chipotle in the corner. He's gone. Okay.
He's gone.
Moving on.
Where did Eddie go? Did the
I don't
clowns
know.
get him again?
Got Chipotle, and now he's gone.
See him walk by me.
Oh, he's back there behind Amanda. Fucking game. All right. Stupid Monopoly. Fuck Monopoly. Where are we? Next question. Who wants the next question? Emily, you get the next question.
101.
It's not a
Like the Dalmatians.
question about Dalmatians. What's your favorite Dalmatian? No. What's the most? Oh wait, we did this one already. Shit. All right. Where do you get most of the decorations for your home?
Amazon.
Other people.
Yeah, other people and the curb.
It was quick. It was like Amazon, other people, the curb.
Target.
Boston Comic Con.
Of course, Jeff.
It's true.
Luna, hop.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't hear Shelby and Grace.
Oh,
Look at Luna.
I said hand-me-downs. Hi, Luna.
Oh.
Wait, Nana, talk so that it shows. Luna.
Okay, I'm talking. There's Luna.
Shelby's like, I don't want to look crazy in the final video.
I'm like, hi, Luna. Like, who are you talking to?
Luna.
Looking up at the moon. Hi.
Hi, Luna. Ew.
Luna.
Okay, bye, guys. I'll see you later.
Well, that was an easy question. Next one.
Yeah, I might have interrupted a question. What's that?
No, you didn't. Everybody answered it.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Prince
Yeah.
Edward.
Yes, hi.
Next question.
Oh, you know what number I'm picking.
69. Okay.
I did that one for you last week, Eddie.
Eddie, wait 1 second. That's not Chipotle, is it? Is
No,
it
it's,
Chipotle?
it's KFC.
Oh.
Is that the Power Bowl or the Happy Bowl? Or whatever
Yeah.
it's called?
I just literally, you passed us and I thought it was a Chipotle bag and I was like, Chipotle is my line.
Oh, yeah.
It's not, so that's great. I'm definitely signing off now. Goodbye.
Is that the, what do they call it? I forget what they call it. The bowl. The something.
Bowl.
What is it?
KFC famous bowls.
The famous bowl. Right, because it's so famous. So famous, no one's ever heard of it. It's great. Next question from Prince Edward, 69. Would you rather spend 5 days exploring Disney or New York City?
Oh, New York.
New York.
New York.
New York.
New York.
I guess New York.
You guess? Why you guess?
I feel like I'm just too old to really want to explore Disney. I'm not that into it. But I don't really like New York. That's why I live in Boston, because
I mean, adults go to Disney all the time, I guess, but I don't know why.
Oh, I've never gone to Disney. See, I've never gone to Disney, but I assume that I'm not going to be as happy as like a 12-year-old would be there.
I mean, I went for the first time when I was like 24, and it was still the happiest place on earth. It was so much fun.
There are so many things that I wanted to do when I was 24 that I have no interest in doing now.
Right now, Disney's like the most diseased place on earth. I don't know.
I would rather, like, if you said New York City or Six Flags, I'd say Six Flags, no doubt.
Well, right. We know your love for Six Flags is infinite.
Like, if it was like a place that was really more roller coaster than other stuff, I'd pick that. Can I just go with roller coasters?
Yeah.
In the pool.
There was like a flamingo that just like flew.
Flamingo?
Yeah, it's like, it has the chlorine in it, but okay.
Wait, why didn't you just say words so everyone could see
We wanted
it?
to see the flamingo. What the
I
hell?
should have yelled. Like, next time it comes by, it'll fly by. It's so funny. I'll
It just
show
flies
it.
by you the whole
Got
time.
a flotation device
Oh,
going
what is
by right now.
happening?
That's a lollipop.
What's a
in
lollipop?
our pool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Over here.
Disney or New York City?
But also roller coasters or
Or
New
roller
York.
coasters?
You're not being seen. Oh, roller coasters. New York City. I just love the city. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Luna.
That's
What the hell is Luna?
everybody agreed on that one. That was easy. When
Luna.
everyone agrees, it's easy. I don't know.
What's wrong with you, little lunatic?
All right. Next question then. Amanda.
Let's go lucky number 13.
Lucky 13.
Leave him alone.
All right, here we go.
I didn't want you.
This is going to be controversial. Everybody ready? You're in the circus. Would you rather be the person with their head inside the lion's mouth or shot out of a cannon?
Lion's mouth or shot out of a cannon?
Lion's mouth or shot out of a cannon?
Cannon.
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 Cannon, for sure.
Really?
Cannon.
Cannon. Oh, that's like,
Wow.
I think
that's
that
like
means
gunpowder and shit. Like right.
Luna! God damn it. How would I mute me?
Luna.
Luna, the moon. Really? Everyone wants to get shot out of a cannon? I mean, really?
That's so fun.
You want to
Imagine.
be the lion?
If it's a friendly lion, sure.
there is
I
such
love
a
lions,
defense
but
line.
I'd rather like cuddle a lion, you know? Like snuggle
Also-
a lion, not put my head in its head.
The whole thing with like Siegfried and Roy, I don't,
Yeah,
No.
you don't mess with that. No,
no,
thanks.
I guess not.
no.
Fine.
And also, if I die from a cannon shooting, hopefully I land hard enough for it to not really be something I'm going through for that long.
I die from a cannon shooting.
Like I want, like if I'm dying because I'm shot out of a cannon, then the impact better be magnificent and just crush any pain and suffering.
Here comes the flamingo in the background.
Oh.
It was funnier the last time because it like flew by. I don't know why it was going so fast. That's not as okay, never mind. Continue.
Who hasn't answered the circus question yet?
I didn't.
Did everybody?
We all did.
I think
Cannon.
everyone said cannon.
Everyone said cannon, but me. Yeah. Shoot me out of a
You're
cannon.
still going with the other one?
What's that?
You're still not going with cannon?
Why do I have to be like
you want
everybody
to
else?
have your head bitten off?
Do I have to?
Hi, Leona.
Nothing doesn't hear us yet. Yes, I'd rather be bitten by a lion than fucking shot out of a cannon.
Oh, you're crazy.
Feet on fire and all that with the gunpowder and the thing and the stuff. Hi, Leona.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Leona.
Hi, who's that? Oh, hey, how are you, Shelby? What's going on? Oh, lucky you.
Hanging in the pool.
Yes, yes. Very nice, very nice.
Also, that pool looks massive.
It's
It does,
really-
it does.
And it's an above ground, which is weird. It's like
I would not have guessed that.
in grounds are usually huge, but I don't know why this above ground is. It is huge. It's huge.
That's okay. The big giant bottle of water. Is that Emily?
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
If you shot, I was going to get it right.
Oh, her name's also on the screen, Leona.
But I'm on my phone, so I can't
Oh.
always see when they're talking.
Gotcha. Well, you can answer this question, and
Also,
hopefully
let
you
her
agree.
do her guessing game. She's doing a great job.
She did. She did a great job. You can answer this question because I feel left out of this. What did I say? Would you rather be shot out of a cannon or put your head in a lion's mouth?
And like that's how you die.
Circus, not just out of a cannon. You're at the circus.
You're
Wait,
a
that's
circus
not how you
performer.
die? Why
Yeah.
not think that was how you die?
Out of the circus, yes.
It's shot out of a cannon?
Yes.
Woo!
Totally.
Yeah.
Jeff, your answer is just wrong.
I'm not changing it. I don't care. Screw you guys. I'm leaving it the
I
same.
mean, your answer is just wrong. And that's okay.
Your answer was wrong.
There's no right or
Your
wrong.
opinion is
No, there is. In this one, there was. To be fair, you also answered the bath mat question wrong. So
We can't talk about that yet until we know everyone's answers. Nana.
Oh, you're allowed to bring it up. I can't ever bring it up. That's
Who hasn't
bullshit.
answered the bath? I think Shelby and Grace might be the only two that haven't answered the bath mat question yet.
Oh, bath mat.
All right. So the two people that haven't answered this yet. No, nothing from the peanut gallery on this. We're gonna ask facts. When you,
I think I've made my opinion clear anyway.
it's okay. When you step out of the shower, do you dry your feet before you step on the bath mat? Or do you step on the bath mat with wet feet and then dry yourself off?
I step on the bath mat with wet feet and then dry myself.
Yeah.
Ethan!
Wait, Grace.
Ethan!
I never ever dry myself in the shower. I get out.
Your bath mats are so gross.
I love you guys. Yes.
Ah. Ah.
Good question. Do you pick up the bath mat after you shower and like hang it on something?
Wait, what?
Do you pick up the bath mat and like put it on the tub, or you just leave it wet?
Yeah, we hang it off after. We don't like let it sit there and be wet. No. But I'm not gonna bring a towel into the shower. You know,
I mean, you don't have to put the towel in the shower.
You do if you're gonna dry yourself off in the
No,
shower.
oh, what? What the fuck? No. Near the shower. Fucking next to it. Next to
You're
it.
gonna dry your feet off.
I get out. I use the bath mat, but then we hang it up to dry, and then we wash it a lot.
Isn't that the point of a bath mat? Like,
Yes, Grace. It's
Okay.
the point of a bath
All
mat.
right. I will also say that Jeff, you never ever said anything about washing your bath mat.
Of course the fucking
You
bath
never
mat
said
is
anything
washed.
about hanging it up to dry.
Just leave your bath mat to rot on
No.
the
Of course
floor.
it gets washed. No, I don't hang
To
it
be
up. to dry.
fair, when we were talking to other people who chose your heathenistic lifestyle, they never said that they were like washing it a lot or hanging it up. Even when we said one of the arguments was that your bath mat is fucking gross.
True.
Oh, no, you wash it once.
No.
Jeff,
There
do you
was-
wash it once a week? You have to wash
it
it.
gets washed once. It gets washed once a week, but I don't have a place to hang it because it's not a tub.
Oh,
It's a shower.
we hang it on our shower head, a curtain.
Oh, you really? Like over the top thing?
Yeah.
I'm going to argue that what Shelby is describing is not as heathenistic. Oh, God. Am I cutting out or am I in?
No, we can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Great. Okay. So what Shelby's describing is not as heathenistic. Jeff, you know what you described, which was basically just walking around nude on that part of your house.
That's what it's for.
That's what it's for. Emily, keep going. That's what it's for.
That is why you buy the bath mat, to go outside the shower, you step on it, you're done. Or else you would just step
That's not what I'm buying my bath mat for. I don't ever want to step onto a floor.
Wait a minute,
Because
what, Leona?
the floor
Hold on.
in the bathroom, very slippery. That's how I would die.
So, how do you feel as being the third person to shower that day when the bath mat, you
Yeah.
step on it, and it's
Other people have stepped out onto this with all of the water that was on their body.
Okay,
And then it
hold on.
dripped into this.
Hold on. Grace, what did you say?
if you have a communal bar of soap.
Why would you have a communal? We don't
like
like
a family,
no.
like a family.
Who uses bars of soap anymore?
That's why.
Okay, I use bars of soap,
You-
but I am the only one using my bar of soap. Who's doing communal bars
Okay,
of
I
soap?
don't agree. I don't agree with that. 100% not part of that. I use body
Wait.
Please.
Wait.
I don't use bar soap. but,
One at a
like,
time.
my
One at a
family
time. Grace, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
does. I don't use bar soap, but my family does, and for that reason, I don't use it.
But she's making some random point that does not pertain to her.
No, but
All right.
Move on.
Move on from the bath mat question. But I'm just glad I have other people now. Okay, good.
No. No,
Next
you
question. Leona,
No,
next
'cause
question.
they're in between. That's
No,
in
hold on.
between.
We stopped.
That's not on your level of heathen.
All right, number 2,
No, 42.
42. Leona said 42. We're going to move on. We beat the shit out of
So,
this question for
I'm not
16
wrong.
weeks now.
But
42.
I know how to make the bubble come over here.
The best part of waking up is blank.
Folgers in your cup.
It's not, though.
Masturbating.
I'm gonna have to go with Shelby on that. Yeah.
We're gonna put that out.
I can't edit the thing.
You can't.
I'm still gonna go with her joke answer.
Yeah.
I was like,
No, especially if you start your day with like, you take a little hit, and then you're like, hey, let's get more lit.
No need
Let's
to
light
edit
up some
now.
other areas. Hey. Yeah, no, I'm fine with it. I'm sticking with that answer.
Awesome. Amazing.
Me, I don't have to edit anything.
Okay. You should. Oh,
No, it's fine. If everyone knows you were joking.
I'm gonna end up on like Barstool or something.
Hey, Shelby, how many people you
That's
think
like
are
my
watching
worst nightmare is to end up on Barstool. Okay.
How many people you think are
Anybody
really
else?
watching this far in? Like it's like 30 minutes in.
I would have been done.
Bath mat, you have me. I'm out.
We made her too uncomfortable with the Batman conversation.
I'm gonna say the best part of
No.
I'm gonna say the best part of waking up is actually waking up.
Yeah. Survived another night.
Yeah.
I think it depends upon the day.
What are you doing?
The best part of waking up, honestly, is just waking up.
It's waking up, right?
You're lucky enough to just wake up.
Yes.
I'm
Agreed.
so sorry for my. Can you edit that out?
I can't actually.
I don't want to be on Barstool.
You're not gonna be on Barstool. Everyone agreed with you.
You made that promise, but now I feel like it's a thing. Okay.
I mean, I don't have control over that. Remember at the beginning when I said I can't edit this again because it's a huge file and it won't fit anywhere?
Okay, great. I shouldn't have said that. All right, moving on.
Fine, it'll be fine. We've said worse and it hasn't ended up anywhere.
Probably.
We've actually said worse, yeah. Okay, so who hasn't answered this question yet? Because I'm lost.
Not Folgers, but like coffee. My latte every day. That's part of waking up.
So coffee that doesn't suck.
Mhm.
Question?
Know that.
The best part of waking up is blank.
A shower.
You answered it already, unless other Nanna
Yeah.
answered it.
That was so long ago.
She agreed with me. She was on my team.
Yes. You were joking. She was serious. Maybe. Maybe.
I wasn't joking, but
No, it's good. I tried to cover you so we could not edit it.
okay, great.
All right. Who else? Who has not answered this?
Let's add a shower.
Yeah.
Do you know what you can do in the shower?
Oh.
That's just her cover. Her cover is like, I'm gonna
I
shower.
feel like that's easier for you in the shower, Eddie, than it is for us.
Yeah, it's really hard. Good call.
Not if you have a detachable nozzle.
Oh.
This is turning. I'm so okay. Yay. Love you all.
Yeah.
Not if you have a detachable nozzle.
I think Leona just heard that like 5 minutes later.
I'm dying. It's the best. Okay.
Did anyone not answer this question? I guess we're good.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. What?
I think she was talking to the cat.
I am talking to the cats. But I'm not sure what.
Well, pick a number, Amanda.
Have to fly?
Or don't. No,
I
no.
already gave you a number.
What'd you say?
3.
Wait. Amanda said she picked a number. What was it?
It was 13.
Oh. No,
Yeah,
3.
she
Yes.
was
It's down.
What is there an app that you hate but use anyway?
but the cats are going for a fucking bug, and it's hysterical. Sorry.
What is
Do
an app you hate that you use anyway?
After you hate,
Duolingo because they send you too many
Snap.
fucking
I
notifications.
love Duolingo.
hold on,
Wait.
one at a time.
I have a love-hate with Waze.
You hate Waze?
I have a love-hate with Waze.
Me
love
too.
it.
Me
Yes.
too. I agree.
What do
And
you
it
guys
eats
love?
up all your data.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's that?
It tells you when the police are there, so.
Yep.
That's all information that's based on other people reporting it. So I don't know how accurate it
Well, no, that's if they're on the side of the road. It doesn't count moving vehicles. But yeah, it is on reporting. Because today I drove up to New Hampshire and then we went to Maine and there was a spot where there was supposed to be 3 cops, so I slowed down from 95 to 75, and there were no cops.
That's me. Like, there's a cop up here. There's not.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
the cop put
Sorry.
maybe the cop put that in to make people slow down. They don't have to sit there.
Possible.
They're
But
reporting
it
on
doesn't detect
themselves.
them. It's moving traffic.
I fucking hate Snapchat because anytime someone sends me a message, I fucking forget what they said and I go to answer it, and I'm like, damn it, I don't. Well, the app itself, no wait. So the app itself is fine for like pictures and whatever you're doing. It's the chat part that I hate. It's like
Oh yeah, because you can't go back and see what somebody said.
somebody sends you a
I mean,
message. And
you
wait
can,
for it.
though. Which I do, but I still also hate Snapchat because people can apparently see when you save everything, and then people are just questioning you, why did you save again? I was like, because we were having a conversation, and I don't know how you expect me to be responding if I forget what the fuck we're talking about.
Well, right, and that's the reason I hate it. Not because of the app itself, like the picture part and whatever. Here's what I'm doing. Hey, whatever. But it's that chat. If somebody sends you a message and you didn't answer it immediately, you're like, what the fuck? I don't even know how to answer this. And then people get mad because you didn't answer them.
I'll save the message no matter what they are. I'll save somebody just writes K, just so that they come up to me later on, I can be like, listen, all you said was K, we were done. Leave me alone.
Good. Who else?
Dylan,
What's that?
I really
nothing.
like the Apple News app.
The Apple News apps?
Yeah, it's really annoying. I prefer to have specific news apps. It's a weird thing that I have. I only like the specific ones. I don't like how they're all meshed into one, and Apple's super annoying about it.
I know what you mean. The Android does that too. My operating system does it. So you click on one thing and then it's Yahoo News or Newsweek. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's you can't get in there unless you subscribe.
Yeah,
You know, I wanted to read that article. Fuck you.
it's super annoying.
All the time. Anybody else?
It's Jeffrey. It's DJ Jazzy Jeff.
I'm gonna go with Tinder, just because it's the
Oh,
same people that were on Plenty of Fish and fucking Christian Mingle and
I don't know why
Cowboy
I
USA, all of those.
I agree with you 100%.
Christian Mingle, Amanda? Are you on Christian Mingle?
No, but I'm
Are you on Farmers
Oh,
Only? Farmers Only. That's the worst app. Farmers Only.
uh-huh.
I used to wait on this guy who was very religious, very, very religious. And he would come into my restaurant job versus the bar job, and he'd have a couple drinks. He would like to sit and chat with me. And he was very into Jesus. And then one day he was like, I had a dark side though before I found God. And he was telling me how he was out and he was doing blow and he was out with strippers and there were some S&M clubs involved and 4 days later he might have smoked some crack.
You're like, wow. Big dark
He went out for a night and he didn't come home for 5 days. He woke up 4 states away.
That's pretty intense. That's more than a dark face.
My friend was visiting from Florida and he's this big giant dude, he's waiting for me to get off of work. And he's like, who is that motherfucker? He's like, you gotta be careful of him.
Oh my god.
He was sitting like a few seats down to hear the whole conversation.
You might be the Antichrist. I don't know.
The small dark phase. That's all
Yeah,
that was.
small dark thing.
Tiny.
Every night. A dark phase every night.
Come on.
Any other shitty apps out there?
Hate Facebook. I fucking hate it. Everyone is driving me crazy lately. And I keep going on there reading all like the racist, homophobic, uneducated, ignorant posts. And I'm like, why do I come here? Why do I do this to myself? But I can't stop. I have to read them every day, multiple times a day.
Yeah. Facebook's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't use it.
I feel like there's a lot of lies on Facebook. Just like nobody ever posts shitty stuff. It's always the happy stuff that they do.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever like, I got hit by a car today and a flat tire and all that shit. Everybody's just like, I had a great day and I bought myself flowers and all that shit. Yeah, I don't know.
You have a good day is when you buy yourself some flowers.
Nobody else is gonna buy them for me.
It was just an example, God damn it. But yeah. Anyway, all right. Shitty apps. Good. We're just flying through questions tonight.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, this is good. Who hasn't asked a question yet? Or given a number yet? Am I the only one?
Eddie, did you
Eddie,
give a number
you?
yet?
Yeah, I did 69.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I yelled it out, so I felt like I did it. All right. So 112.
Did we do 3 yet?
Did we do 3 yet? Yeah. Oh, yeah. 112. Another one of those, I'm skipping that one. I don't understand that one. Oh, I get it. All right. What's fine in small numbers, but terrifying in large numbers? Like what thing?
Riddle.
I had trouble with that. What
Tiger.
thing? What thing?
Spiders.
Crowd.
Tigers.
Spiders.
So Shelby, spiders are never okay.
I mean, tigers are probably bad in
They're
large
okay if
numbers.
it's one, but
Yeah.
not if it's a million. I can save one little spider, but not a million.
If it's a million, I'm shooting myself out of a fucking cannon.
Me too.
Away.
I will put my head in a lion's mouth. At that point.
I was gonna say shooting yourself out of a cannon is something you would do anyway. So yeah,
Exactly.
right. The lion's mouth. Small numbers. Oh god.
Wait, say it one more time.
What is okay? Like what things are fine in small numbers but terrifying in large numbers?
Most
Bra sizes. Y'all ever seen a triple D bra? They're fucking ugly.
Excuse me. Don't be fucking rude to my face, Amanda.
Nana, hello.
Why are you calling our bras ugly?
No, she's calling bras are ugly. They're
No,
not the cute little ones.
no, I don't want a cute little bra. I want a gigantic.
Over the
Bra.
shoulder holder. Yeah.
Fuck your negative energy, Amanda. Our titties are.
This is the first time I've seen Nanna and Amanda fight. This is good.
This is the first time that she's targeted me personally in such a way. And also herself. She has targeted me.
I have seen my bras. I know they're terrifying because they're huge.
Listen,
was
if that's what people find scary, then those people are weenies. I don't want to be with a weenie.
I'm gonna stick with spiders.
Shelby doesn't want me to have to edit again. Like any insects, let's go with that. Like why just spiders? Like bees would be fucking worse than spiders. Spiders you can step on. Bees will fly at you in droves.
Coronavirus.
These
What are
These
things
come
that
in-
people would be okay with having in such large quantities?
What's that?
Like, but what are some things that people would want in large quantities?
Money.
Ice cream.
Money.
Money and
I'm
ice
gonna go
cream.
yes with the money. Okay, you're right. Ice cream. No.
I didn't say that. That was somebody else. This is rigged. Okay.
My doppelganger. She's wild.
Clearing things up.
I think money and ice cream are great in large quantities.
Yeah, amazing.
I don't think ice cream is great in large quantities. Money, yes.
Okay. What else is?
Honestly, money in small quantities would be horrific.
I would appreciate some money in some small quantities.
Let's just take money in any quantity.
Money,
My bank account.
whatever quantities possible. Yeah.
All right. What else is fine in small numbers but terrifying in large numbers?
Your exes.
Children.
I said children. I said children.
Children is true. Yeah, that's also
Like
true.
more specifically toddlers. Like who feel like
Oh my god.
Yeah.
they're gonna get into some
Yeah.
trouble.
And like
Yeah, they're no
13
good.
girls.
Oh yeah.
They're difficult. They're difficult.
Every time I try to whisper it.
It's okay. Leona, you said X's.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
you can
that's-
take one at a time, but imagine if you had them all in the same room at one time. That would be like hell. Seriously.
Why? Like, who's keeping you in that room? Can you leave?
So I was a preschool teacher, and
No, but it'd be terrifying. Sorry, Shelby.
No, that's okay. I worked with 2.5-year-olds, and I had 9 of them in one room with me. So there's
That's a
your
lot.
nightmare. I
That's a
love
lot.
them.
I thought that your story was going to end with, and like several of them were related to your exes, and so your exes were also sometimes just in the room hanging out.
They were all my ex's children, all 9 of them.
You're like, okay, Shelby, you win.
What a life.
Way to tie that together. That was good. No, it's all of that is true. Everything.
Sorry.
Exes, children, all of that would be terrible in large numbers. I don't know how you took care of 9. That's crazy. That's a lot.
I love them all.
Of course, but that doesn't mean they're easy.
No, they're not.
Right.
They're hard.
Well, I still say tigers would be terrifying in large numbers as well.
Yeah, you were the one who wanted to put your head inside of a lion's mouth.
That's a lion, Shelby, not a tiger.
Oh my God, what's the
Literally the
difference?
same
Tiger.
Tiger is way more badass.
One is trained for the circus, and the other one is a killer.
Oh my
God.
goodness. We're done. Bye.
I'm just gonna swim away.
That was just no.
All right. Next question. We back to the beginning again?
Yeah.
Shelby, I think that's you.
Oh,
Yep.
me.
Number 1 to 159.
Can I do number 39?
Of course you can. At what age did you become an adult?
I'll let you know when it happens.
Right, exactly.
Wait, what did you say?
At what age did you become an adult?
It still hasn't happened.
I was going to
That
say
is my
next year.
answer.
Yeah.
I am
We all
still
stop going to Hong
not
Kong
in
for the adults.
It's always going to be next year, the answer to that question.
yeah. A couple years from now.
My answer's not the same.
What is it, Nana?
To be fair, though, I'm also using a very loose definition of adult.
Most people do. Most people do.
Very loose.
Yeah.
I would argue that this year, the year of the 20 of 20, I have started noticing more adult decisions that I'm making. So like when I'm going on my spending sprees online, it's not to buy useless garbage. I'm buying beds. I'm buying grills. I'm buying nice decorative things so that my apartment looks nice. Normally, I would just buy like alcohol and junk food. So I just feel like I'm making more adult decisions in my purchases. Like, I bought lights for outside, and I have a bottle of bug spray dedicated to guests. This is the most adult I have ever been in my life.
Did you say bug spray dedicated to guests?
Yes, because I have my own bug spray.
Are your guests the bugs? Is that like they spray them when they get there?
No, but sometimes my guests are the same way that I am, in that they will die if they're outside for too long with bugs.
Right.
And so I have a spray available for them. Because that's what I would want if I were to go to their homes. But I don't want to, because that sounds far.
I will never do that for you. I will never be an adult because I will never buy you personal. Won't happen.
All right, how are we doing with this question?
Yeah.
Nanna's the only one that feels like this year is her year. Leona, I didn't hear your answer.
I think that, I feel like then I have to give up my age. But no. I think when I started living on my own completely is when I started to completely become an adult. So up until that point, there was always like, I was living with like my ex. I've actually never had roommates. I've only lived with men that I've been my boyfriends. So having to live by myself, that's when I started to adult. And now I can't stand anybody. The thought of living with anybody kills me.
Love it.
I mean, yeah. Like I don't know if I could ever have a roommate. I feel like I would have to be sleeping with the person to live with them. And even then, I'm like, oh, I don't even know.
She's my roommate, and I don't know how I feel about it. She splits the rent though, so it's worth it.
Careful, she can throw your phone in the pool right now. That's not a.
Don't be giving people ideas.
Whose pool is that? Is that your pool, Shelby?
Oh, I wish. No, we're at my parents' right now.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Like, no, we're millionaires.
Well, it's an above ground. You can get those blow up ones for a few $100s.
The big ass ones. No. No, we're at my parents' right now. They have the pool.
They have a huge ass fucking pool. I
Shut
did
up,
not know
Dad.
above
I have
ground came in that
five
size.
brothers, so they need a huge ass pool to fit everybody in. There's too many siblings.
But also, now there's a reason for everyone to go back home to visit.
My mom's happy about it. My dad, not so much. He's like, stay away.
Can he just hide, though?
Yeah, he does. Like, you're not here. If I don't see you, you're not here.
All right, I think we're done with that question.
Yeah.
I don't even know what question it was.
I don't remember either. That's why I think we're done with
It
it.
was the adult.
Oh, the adult question. When are you gonna be an adult? Yeah, no, yeah. Next year. Not yet. Not ready for that yet. No, if I had to be like honest, like I would have to say like when I joined the military, I was probably an adult because I had to be because they yell at you a lot. You kind of have to be. But on weekends, I was not though. Just on weekends.
I mean, I was told by Toys R Us to never grow up. They had us on with it.
I figured you hadn't answered because you hadn't grown up yet.
Yeah.
Then they had to go shut down. Like, what the hell? That was my only excuse.
I think they opened again after they laid everybody off, didn't they?
Yeah.
They're open again.
Yeah, it's something. You always
just-
hear about it again on the holidays.
Right. They just shut down so they could fire people and not pay anyone, and then they opened back up again. which is kind of shitty.
Or did they just close the stores and you can online shop?
No, they shut down. They like closed all the stores and then they opened them back up again because they're shitty people.
Oh, like the one in my town, they like
I remember that.
just like we're done. It's like a Hobby Lobby now or something.
They're just bad, the Hobby Lobby people. They're like, Corona what?
Well, they have to sell hobbies to people that are home. I don't know. I made that up. Grace, next question.
52.
52. Where are we at? Oh my God, it's still early. We just started. I've asked like 20 questions already. Okay. Do you lick your plate? Like a dinner plate, but it's empty. Does anybody
I mean,
lick
if
their
I'm
plate?
by myself and it's a good sauce, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Or like finger, lick the finger. You know,
Yeah.
like lick the plate.
Mm. It's easier to lick the plate.
Yeah.
The finger's probably a little easier.
I mean,
really.
I feel like it's just, I don't know. I like the finger method just because I feel like you have more control, you know? And,
I think I'm with Eddie on that. I'm with the,
Yeah.
with the finger method. Emily, yeah.
I agree with that. I would go with the lick your finger that's already scraped the plate.
I mean, I'm sure I have licked a plate, but I'm sure it's never felt natural. You know what I mean?
At some point in my life, I've lived a
I
plate.
feel like it's something like out of a movie if you do that. Like,
When I was 7, I licked a plate once. I don't know.
Fuck, I licked a plate last week. You kidding me?
Right before I signed on to this shit, I was licking plates, all right?
yeah.
I have a stack of
Put
plates
them on
right
the
next
line
to me.
for coronavirus. No, I'm just-
I have a stack of plates waiting for me after this.
I have a whole bunch of plates. They have Cheez-Its on them. Brought to you by Cheez-Its, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
The extra toasty
That's our
Cheez-Its.
yeah! You're a fan.
Whew, our sponsors. I had to fit them in there somehow. There's no real sponsors. I'm just kidding.
Someday we're gonna get a lifetime supply of extra toasty cheeses.
I had white cheddar last week. I don't know. Cheez-It just owes me
Oh
big.
my god, I love white cheddar. Yes, sponsor.
But Leona, I decided.
You see that? That was like a roommate clash there.
I was like, sponsor us. Fuck you. No,
Regular cheeses pull the weight.
You know, white cheddar.
roommate. You want to move in with me?
I decided that the extra toasty Cheez-Its were actually a mistake, and then someone in marketing was like, "We're not throwing that shit out. Fucking sell it." 'Cause they are burned. I mean, if you look at them, they're really. I'm gonna open it up here.
That's so good.
They're delicious, but they are burned. Look
Yes,
at it.
that's the idea.
Look at it. That's burned.
The whole box is like that.
The whole box is like that. It's got extra burn. It's extra toasty, right? So
Yeah.
I think they did. I think someone fucked up, and they were like, oh, "This is really burned. Let's sell this shit as extra toasty."
We can't get rid of them. Let's all put them in the box, the defective ones.
This box is huge. Look at it. It's like this big.
I can't eat a regular Cheez-It anymore. They don't taste good.
No, I'm
Like,
getting there.
not
I'm
extra
actually.
toasty.
I'm getting there. I did try them all though because Amanda said the white cheddar was best, and I was eating regular ones, and then you said extra toasty, so I tried every single one of them. And I do like the extra toasty the best. I gotta say.
You can't go back now. You can't go back. You eat a regular Cheez-It, and it's like, what?
Like they didn't cook this shit enough. It's raw.
I know, seriously.
White cheddar is so good.
It's a raw Cheez-It. Is that a thing? Is that possible? Do you have a raw Cheez-It?
Well, I'll tell you, every now and again, you get a box of the extra toasty that aren't really toasty, and you're like, what the fuck? You're pulling them out. Like, I swear, I've literally gotten a box of regular Cheez-Its inside extra toasty box, and I felt totally shafted. Like, I wouldn't have bought them because now I can't eat the regular Cheez-Its anymore.
Leona,
Like,
just
they can only be extra toasty.
You get salmonella from that
put
shit.
just put them in the oven.
What?
Put them in the oven. Extra toast.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I was like, you get salmonella from that shit if it's not cooked enough now. So I feel.
Exactly. Or Corona.
Listen,
Yeah, Corona Cheez-Its.
I've been waiting 29 years of my life to get salmonella from eating raw cookie dough, and it still hasn't happened yet. So, like,
There we go.
I don't think salmonella is real.
Vanilla. you don't want it.
No.
It games until you get it, and then it's like, I want to die.
What did
But I
you
was
get it
so
from?
skinny. Wish I could go
Like-
back to it.
Don't wish for it.
Emily, what'd you get it from? Raw cookie dough?
I don't know. It was a vegetarian at the time, so probably no. It wasn't me.
Did you eat eggs?
Oh, like I was at school at the time, so it had to be something from the cafeteria, but no one else got sick. So I'm just
Wow.
lucky.
Wow. There's a reason not to be a vegetarian then, isn't there?
So many reasons.
Don't want to get sick. All right. Is that done? Is that question done? Again, I forget what the question was.
Was it?
I
Were we
think
talking about
we all
Cheez-Its?
just went to Cheez-Its and
We
then
would. There was
Oh,
a
licking the plate.
licking a plate, right? You can also
licking your
get
plate.
7-0.
Licking your plate.
You can get 7-0 from licking a plate as well, I guess, if it's raw chicken on it.
Why would you do that?
You wouldn't. I just trying to talk. Okay. Next question. Who's the next question? I don't even know anymore. Did Grace and Shelby ask one? I think Emily's the next one.
99.
99?
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch commercials on a recorded program or do you fast forward through them?
Fast forward. I hate commercials.
Same.
Are there any good commercials though? Do you like stop and you're like, I want to watch that?
I don't know the last time I actually watched live television other than the news. Actually, everything I watch is pre-recorded, and then yeah, I fast forward.
I watched
What's that?
Netflix and chill.
Netflix
That's
has no
all I-
commercials. So if I watch Hulu, I get annoyed by the commercials because I pay for the no commercial plan. But some of their programming still has commercials because they don't it's not licensed to them, which pisses me off because I actually had a conversation with one of the support guys for like half an hour going back and forth because he was like, yeah, no, we're commercial free. And I'm like, no, you're not. I just watched a commercial. And then the worst part is some shows of the same show have commercials and some don't. So I don't get I don't know what's what. It's crazy.
Yeah,
So-
sometimes you can't fast forward. I know what you mean.
Right.
Very
Yeah.
annoying.
It's annoying, right?
Huh?
And it's the same
Or like when you
commercial.
fall asleep and you try to watch something again, you have to watch the whole fucking thing because you can't like.
Yep.
You fast forward too much, you can't rewind it, or you can't fast forward, whatever it is.
Right, and it's the same commercial every time. Like I
Yeah.
don't need to see the same Geico commercial 4 times during a show. Like give me something different.
You know what commercial I like? I
Which
don't
one?
remember what they're advertising, but it's like all the people who are like their 20s and 30s, and the guy's coaching them how not to be old people. So they're like, I don't have the silence button. He goes, it's right there on the side. And it's like when you buy a house or something, and they're like, you turn into an old person, and he's trying to coach them not to.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Emily, you're gonna have to
Insurance
post
company,
in the comments
maybe.
below.
I'll put it in the comments because I personally enjoy them, and I will not fast forward through those.
Oh yeah, definitely put that in the comments. Put a link to you. I'm sure that's on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, it'd be easier if I knew what they were advertising, but it is funny, so I'll find
Well, we're gonna find out as soon as you post it.
it.
The Jason Momoa Quicken Loan ones are fucking hysterical.
Is that when he's skinny, like really, really frail?
Yeah, like yeah. But so they've done probably like 4 or 5 different ones with him as that. Not what you would think. The little skinny arms and all that stuff. Those ones are rather entertaining. Excuse you.
All right, so all commercials aren't bad.
Not all, most.
But generally, we want to fast forward through them. Pretty much
Yeah.
everybody, except fucking Hulu, where you can't.
Bye.
I guess
Why not?
Hulu's not sponsoring us. Grace, did you answer this one? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I don't like commercials, and when I used to watch, I would switch channels when there were commercials and then switch back because I'm very impatient.
Did you ever get stuck on another show though and then forget to go back?
No, it was usually something that like I really, really wanted to watch, so it was. Anatomy or something. So I'm like, okay, 2 minutes to flip and find something, and then I'll be like, okay, my 2 minutes is up.
I'm only asking that because I used to do the same thing. I used to switch to another show.
I'm very.
Yeah, I used to switch to another show and then go back and then forget to go back. And I'd be like, shit, what's happening on the other show now?
And then when you go back, they both end up breaking to commercial breaks, and then you're stuck, and you're in two things that you can't watch. I feel like I used to do that before the DVR in the days of fast forwarding. You know what I mean?
Me too. And then you fucking start watching a third show, and you've not watched any of them at the end of the time. Yeah. All right, good.
One of my favorite commercials, it was like a Verizon commercial, and they were talking, this is many years ago, and they were talking about like the telephone game, basically, how like, you know, sound changes, you know what I mean, like the bad reception, stuff like that. And there was, the line was, my pants hit the freeway, and then it was just hysterical. Like, to me, it was the funniest thing, because the guy on the other line thought he heard, and my pants hit the freeway, and then I don't know, I just loved it. It always made me crack up.
There are good commercials. They're just like few and far between when you actually find them. Yeah.
I just found the commercial I was thinking of, and it's progressive, how not to turn into your parents. But I'll
Oh, definitely put a link to it in the comments so everyone can watch it.
Everyone being us, because no one else watches these videos.
I meant everyone here.
I've seen them. They are entertaining.
Do you know what I caught myself watching the other day on YouTube? The old ass Mentos commercials. I don't know why, but I loved them so much.
The commercials with the Mentos.
For Mentos, where it's like do 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 do.
That's right. Oh my god. Do they even do commercials for candy anymore?
Are they allowed to? I didn't think you could do that anymore. Like cigarettes, alcohol, and candy.
Snickers commercials.
Oh yeah, Snickers now to satisfy you. Yes.
They still do, apparently.
They still satisfy you, or they still make commercials?
Both. Both. Yeah.
Every now and again, I like a Snickers.
All right, next question. I don't know whose turn it is. Emily, Leona. Emily, you just asked that one, right?
Did Amanda go?
Amanda's after you.
Okay.
Nanna.
Where'd Nanna go? Yeah.
She's been gone for like 20 minutes.
She hasn't.
She's in the shower. It's fine.
101.
101.
I'm like flash burned today. Oh my god. I can feel it.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
I have like a big ball in the back of my back. It's ridiculous.
You switched color?
Have you ever walked out of a movie? And
Yes.
Why? And why?
I walked out of Gangs of New York Christmas Day because it fucking sucked. I went with my brother and we both looked at each other and we're like, this is awful. It was like 2.5 hours in the movie and we're like, what is going on here?
You stayed that long?
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, it was still going. It was still going.
I walked out of the latest Hellboy movie in 6 minutes. It was so bad. Like the newest one, whatever that was.
Didn't really give it.
I watched it on Netflix. I liked it. Whatever, Jeff.
No, it was fucking terrible.
I mean, it wasn't the original, but
that's right. It wasn't even close. Yeah. 6 minutes. I was like, fuck this movie. I hate it already.
Get your money back?
No, they don't give you your money back, do they?
No, they don't. But
Yeah.
I mean, you think you could be like, I have an emergency.
Yeah, my emergency was the movie was fucking terrible.
Yeah, I used to work in a movie theater for a long time. People would walk out like halfway through or more and be like, "Can I get my money back?" I'm like, "You sat through half the movie, so no." Like the movie not being good, that's not a reason to take back our money, you know?
Right.
That's not you for seeing it. Like if you don't like Twilight because you're a 45-year-old man, like that's on you for going to see Twilight.
That is.
I walked out of a Tom Green movie too. Actually, I think that was the guy. Is the guy married to Drew Barrymore?
Yeah. Why did you go to a Tom Green movie? I guess.
My ex-boyfriend and I did.
Yeah.
Neither one of us really got the grasp of what it was going to be, though, you know? And then there was like a horse and a horse penis. I'm like, I'm ready to go. Like, I don't need to see this.
That sounds like a Tom Green movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I once ran out of a theater, but that was because the projector was on fire.
Oh my God, no way.
That doesn't count.
I was going to see The Princess and the Frog, and I was like super excited about it. And then 15 minutes in, they're like, "You have to leave now."
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever walked out of a movie.
I left Zodiac, but it's because Michelle didn't anymore.
Wait, what?
You know
I
who
said
Zodiac?
not. I don't know if you're talking.
Hi, Nana.
Nana's back. Yeah. Welcome back.
Hiya.
Or did you?
The current question is, have you ever walked out of a movie and why?
Yes, and because I was too drunk while watching it, and I didn't feel good, so I had to exit.
Emily, what were you saying about Zodiac?
You know that movie Zodiac about the Zodiac killer?
Yeah.
I did not see it.
No, there's.
Yeah. Michelle got bored like, I don't know, 50 minutes in and made us go sleep. But I didn't leave on my own.
All right. Shelby and Grace.
Over here.
Shelby and Grace. Any movies? Walking out of movies?
No, I've stayed for every movie, but I'm about to leave for this one.
Aw. Good
What
night.
happened?
I'm not leaving, but there's a lot of mosquitoes. I was making a joke. It was like one of those ones that I really thought was fun. Okay.
You need Nana's spray.
So you need the guest spray.
I do.
Oh, yeah, I've got the gas spray for you.
Can you just like reach over to their square and drop it?
40% deep.
No, can you just reach over to their square and drop it in there?
Oh, let me get my deep.
Just spray it through the screen.
I mean, try not to drop it in the pool. No.
There's too many mosquitoes. They're literally attacking us as we speak.
There are thousands of mosquitoes. Well, you're in the water. Mosquitoes love water.
Dude, that's why they lay their eggs.
Ew, Eddie!
In pools. They lay their eggs in pools.
Don't do that.
I've got the deep.
No, just pass it to your left. Pass it to your left right now. That's where Shelby is on my screen. Yeah, good, perfect. You don't have it. Yeah. No, that's not working. Never mind.
I mean, maybe they have it in the dark.
That work? Okay.
Sure, we can't really tell.
I'm like frozen. I don't know.
I tried.
Just let it go.
Boy.
What?
Oh, big beetle. Look at. Here's my friend.
Hello.
Only friend.
Oh.
Is that a fly or a beetle?
Put it near me.
Beetle.
I don't know where he went. It was a
Shelby's
beetle.
apparently
I live
throwing
in
the
the
bugs.
woods.
She's throwing the bugs at Grace. All right. Next question.
Always.
Next question. God, I don't know. Amanda.
Let me get number 144.
144. Where are we at? Oh, got it. My time is moving really slow. Good. Why? That's a weird question. I didn't write these, by the way. Why do you think cannibals don't eat clowns?
Because they taste funny.
I mean, how do you?
Because they're afraid of them.
Everybody came back in just now. What's up?
I get it now.
Yes, they are afraid of them and they taste funny.
It's funny.
I mean, how do we know cannibals don't eat clowns? Who wrote this question?
A cannibal.
Because clowns are cannibals.
Oh, man, that's a good. I like that. That's a good.
Well, in that sense, though, wouldn't they eat each other? Clowns were cannibals. Wouldn't they
Cannibals
be
eat
Why
other
would you
cannibals.
want to eat cannibals? Like, you know what I mean? You want to eat humans who don't eat humans, and then you don't want to eat a human who eats a human.
Why
I don't
not?
know.
Wouldn't it be like crime, like, you know, great enrichment there?
Because you
I
can
guess
get
it's
that.
on how you season it.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
if you're a human that eats humans, you taste more human, right?
Can you get
That's
mad?
what I would assume. Yeah.
Can you get mad human disease from that?
Who wants to be more human than they already are?
I love. Yeah, right. That's true. I love how Emily came back to this eating humans conversation.
I'm so confused.
You come back with snacks.
No, I thought about it, but mostly I just had to pee. But now I want to know why we're talking about cannibals. Now we'll decide if I get a snack.
That was
You
the
don't have-
question.
You don't have Jonathan on a plate there, do you? That you're- we're talking about. So Emily, the question is, why do you think cannibals don't eat clowns?
Is that confirmed?
We don't know that. That's what I said. I asked how we knew that for a fact, but that's the question. I didn't write it.
I feel like if you're sick enough to be a cannibal, you're not going to discriminate against clowns. You're going to go for whatever you can get.
I feel like cannibals should specifically eat clowns because clowns.
I mean, I actually like the answer because
Eat the
clowns are
clowns
cannibals. Like that was good. Also because they taste funny. Those were both good answers.
Fucking Eddie. Oh, you win.
Those are both good answers. I don't know if I can top either one of those. So I'm not going to try. Fuck clowns. Everyone hates them. I don't know how that happened. They used to be funny. Everybody loved them. They were great for kids' parties, and all of a sudden they were murderous fucking cannibals.
Yeah. I heard a podcast about that once. There's like a whole science behind why everyone hates clowns.
What is it? Who wrote it?
Ever. But there was a podcast about it. I think it had to do with the hysteria. Like one person hated clowns, and this kind of exploded. Like you see clowns with knives
No,
and
they're
and things like that. You know. It kind of
Yeah.
blew up.
Who the fuck? What if you were a clown now? How would you feel? Like that'd be awful.
We like.
Especially listening to us go on about them.
So there was a guy. It was actually really funny. I was at my uncle's house for a holiday dinner one night, and there was a guy who lived in the house, and he came to knock on the door because everybody was he wanted to complain that we were too loud. He lived down below my uncle's apartment, and so my uncle was like, my aunt was like, do you want to come in, like, and sit down and like, because she was trying to be like, if we're making too much noise, come join us, right? And we found out shortly after, my aunt and uncle knew, but we didn't, that this guy was a clown. And he literally came in and started performing for all the kids.
Oh.
It was still weird. I'm not going to lie. But it was, and then he was like, I'm going to sit down. I'll have some cake. And he sat down and ate. And like, it was really funny because he came up to complain. And then he ended up like just sitting down. And he's like, I'm just going to perform.
At the end of the night, we ate him.
No, he tried to eat us at the end of the night. Because all clowns are cannibals, we decided already.
I mean, in reflection, though, do you think that was like maybe he was hired?
So no, in reflection, honestly, like if we're being serious, he was lonely and heard noise and wanted to come up and spend time with people.
Oh, okay.
So yes, so it was sad. In reflection, it was sad.
Yeah.
At the moment, it was fucked up because we were like, "What? Did you just come up and complain and then sit down and like eat some cake? Like what?" Yeah, but yes, looking back, like the next day, we were like, "Oh, clearly he was a lonely person and wanted to come up and spend time with people." So he thought he could just complain and then like invite himself in.
And he did. It worked.
Aw, is right. Cannibals and clowns. Oh, did everyone answer the cannibals and clowns question?
Nana, you have a massive dog.
It's not my dog. I'm dog sitting.
Oh.
That's Luna.
This is Luna. She's adorable.
Yeah.
Hey, she's like 7 months old now? Oh, that was so much in my face. So much
We probably will not see her butthole tonight. Probably not.
No.
I have a beetle in my head. Sorry, I have a beetle in my hair. Okay.
Hi.
I'm outside. Oh my god, it's crawling. Okay. No, it's on my computer. Okay.
Now it's on the screen in the video. What? Oh. Sorry, every time I get up, I'm just mixing drinks. I don't. I'm not good at it, so I don't like to do it on camera. All right. Hey, that's good. I did this one right. Perfect. All right, next question. Cannibals and clowns is good. We all agree that cannibals and clowns are both creepy. And neither one of them tastes good. Okay. Next question. Eddie.
71.
Luna! That's a headband. No!
71. What is the stupidest way you've ever hurt yourself? Stupidest way that you've ever hurt yourself? Emily's laughing. She already knows. Go ahead.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time I tried to use a zip line and got a concussion?
You tried to use a zip line for what?
I was at a party, like, you know, in college or whatever during the summer. And I don't tell anyone this story, but I'll tell you guys, but I know no one will watch this video. I got drunk and was like, I'm not afraid of heights anymore. So I climbed up the ladder on a tree and hold onto the zip line. And I get so nervous as soon as I like push off from the tree that I let go. So I hit the side of the pool. It's an above ground pool, much like what Shelby was in. I hit the side and then fall into the earth because it's like dug into the ground and I'm unconscious. And I like come to and someone's holding me up and I give the V for victory. And then I go to the hospital and they're like, you have amnesia, you have a concussion, you probably should have broken your back. What were you thinking? I can't remember. I only know what happened because people tell me. I don't remember if they hit my head so hard on the cement outside the pool.
Ow, that's brutal.
Yeah.
On the cement.
I should have landed in the water, but I'm an idiot, so I didn't.
Oh. Ouch.
Wow, that hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, there's a beetle in my hair again. Get it out. Get it out.
Hey, a beetle or a bee?
A beetle.
Oh, all right. Not a murder hornet or anything like that.
I felt it. Okay, anyway.
Shake your head. That can't happen.
So mine will be, and you might be able to see the scar on my palm. You see
Yes.
that?
I
Yeah.
see it.
So that basically went to the bone. I got off the train one night, had a little too much to drink, and by little I mean way too much. Got off the stop early and had to cross like an intersection. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna trot through this so that whatever. Mind you, it's at 1 o'clock in the morning. No cars, but I was worried about a car. Trot through the intersection, curb, hit the curb, go flying. I bounced the shoes off of my feet. I'm super lucky that I didn't smash into a street post, like a light post that was right there. Missed it by a tiny bit. Yeah, and fucked up my hand and my knee. And then went to New Jersey the next day on a bus.
Oh my.
Yeah. It was 10 years ago, 11 years ago. A long time ago. That one hurt the next morning. Yeah.
Well, mine's an easy one. I was a teenager and I thought I could make movies. I set up a camera for my very own fight scene. And I set up behind my legs, I set up an ottoman so I could fall and look like I was actually falling and not like falling, fake falling. Little did I know I was really going to fall and not stop the fall with my hands or anything. And I landed right on my shoulder blade. And I separated the muscle from my shoulder blade.
Oh.
I have a video of it. because I was making a movie. I will. I'll put it in the comments. Because I was making a movie, I actually have a video. I had a wig on and everything. It was crazy because I was trying to film my own movie. And yeah, so I hit the floor and you can just see it. Like as soon as I hit the floor, and my wince and pain and like groan was legit. It's not a fake like acting groan. And then my dog walked over to see if I was okay and walked away. And I was like, oh. But yeah, it's on video because I was trying to make a movie.
I can't wait to see this.
It's going to be good. It's good.
One of my jobs, we have these like bamboo like chairs and bar stools, and they're super lightweight, you know. And it was like probably a Saturday night, and I was working and trying to eat at like a high top at the same time, like a rail, you know. And I remember like just running back to my seat, and I went to jump up on the bar stool, and the bar stool split out from underneath me, and I just went boom right on the ground, like in the so hard. All of my coworkers, bar full of people, and I'm on the fucking ground.
Oh my god.
Fine. Hurt like a son of a bitch. Oh my. Yeah. It's pretty embarrassing.
God, it just caught me doing that. I saw another beetle. Let me
We
explain
both
myself.
did that.
So I don't know why we weren't talking, but the green was around us and we both went. But there was like a beetle, so like it's gonna cut to us doing that. That's why. There was a beetle and we were watching it fly away. Okay.
Fantastic. It's okay. No one's judging. Who else? Who else got hurt in stupid, dumb ways?
I mean, on my first day of kindergarten, I don't know why, I was just sticking my grandmother was saying goodbye. She's gonna walk me to my first day of school, and I was just sticking my fingers in between like the door hinges, and she slammed it multiple times.
Oh!
And I broke my middle finger.
That finger that everyone uses the most in
That's
kindergarten.
the most important finger.
It
It's
is.
actually, I think that was like the first day I ever flipped people off.
Is that why your other fingers are longer?
You're like,
I literally walked in. I'm like, look, everybody, I broke my finger.
That's right. The other fingers are shorter because that's the most important one. Yeah. Ouch.
I do have a stupid one that's like more dumb than the other ones. Because I get hurt a lot. No, but this one I deserved because I was on the swings. And then this was in 5th grade. And there was somebody coming to the swings who I was friends with, but was no longer friends with at this point. And I was very over her, and I was like hoping that she wouldn't come to the swings. And instead of her not coming to the swings, what happened is I fell out of my swing, broke the shit out of my arm, and then like it dislocated. It was bad. It was bad, but I fucking deserved it because of how shitty I was being to that girl. I 100% deserved breaking my arm.
You deserve it. Everyone deserves to break their arm.
You have a story? No. I deserved it. I did. I should not have been allowed to go out for Halloween that night, and I wasn't because my mom bought me like a costume, and then went home, found that I wasn't there, and then had to go pick me up from an ER.
Oh.
So my night. It was a little chill. It was pretty chill.
So the trick was on you. Yeah.
I mean, I deserved it, and also
You deserved
I
it.
liked my sleeping. It was nice.
All right.
But I deserved it. I really felt like I deserved it, and I still feel like I deserved it because she was not even that bad. I was just being an asshole.
It happens. It happens. I'll be in Grace.
I want to say like a sophomore in college. It was St. Patrick's Day, and there were like way too many people on this one deck, and I decided to go up on the deck even though there were way too many people, and the deck collapsed.
Ooh.
And everyone fell on top of each other, and there's like a news article about me. And it was like this one girl went to the ER but came out okay.
Were you the one girl?
So I think that's like the dumbest way I've ever gotten hurt.
Wait, where were you? Because I feel like that sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
I went to Scranton.
I heard about that.
You have a picture of the newspaper clipping we can post something?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably like backed up, like from one of my old iPhones.
You're
I was on the deck.
I'm Googling that shit right now while we sit here.
Definitely should.
Yeah, that happened like a couple of times within like a year, didn't it? There was like one there, and then there was one further south.
When was that, Grace? What year?
2011,
12?
2000,
2012 in February?
Oh, look at you, Jeff.
Deck collapse leads to lawsuit, Scranton.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Grace, oh my God. Jeff has it up. He's like,
I'm Googling this shit right now, although the story's not there. It was just a headline. That's weird. All right.
You probably have
find it.
data access.
I only got it because it said St. Patrick's Day right next to it. Wow. Yeah, it was February 6th, 2012, it looks like.
Yeah.
But I thought you said it was St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There are pictures, but I don't know if it's the same one. Ouch.
It's like at the top of a hill, and it's like a slant. It's like a second floor deck.
I'll find it. I already found the article. I just can't find the
Pretty
actual-
sure we've all seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
probably.
It's the second hit on Google.
So sick.
still relevant.
Right.
Guys, we know someone famous. Yes!
And all I had to type, I didn't have to type a lot. I just had to type Scranton deck collapse, and it came up. Ouch.
Yep.
These
I
all
think it
look
was on
painful.
Taylor Street.
Oh, now we have more to search. Taylor Swift came up. Hold on. All right, I'll find it. You guys keep talking.
All right. I can go with my dumb story. So when I went on vacation with my family, I don't know, I thought I was like a surfer. I can't even like walk up a flight of steps without like screwing up. So I don't know why I thought I was like, good enough to do something like that. But I hit the waves. It was it was on Virginia Beach, I think that was where it was. And like, I don't know, the waves were just crazy. And I was like, woohoo, like I'm the best. I'm so, what do you call it? Like sporty and like, and I'm not, I'm literally not a surfer. I'm not sporty. And no. And like, I was getting like whipped around like a few times where I was laughing and I was like, this is so fun. And I would get up and I'd be fine. But this one wave just like took me down at the right angle. And like, I went straight into the bottom of the ocean and I broke my collarbone. And I just remember getting up and being like, I broke my shoulder. And they were like, oh my God, yeah, you did. Like my shoulder was like down here. My other shoulder is up here. Yeah, it was disgusting. And I had to go in an ambulance and I had the worst nurse ever. And my sister earlier that day was in the hospital for mono. So my dad didn't even leave the hospital. He was like at the hospital with her for mono. And then had to like stay at the hospital because they called him. They were like, oh yeah, so your other daughter is here with a broken collarbone. All day. That was probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. Because I know I knew I shouldn't have been in the water like that. Like I'm a freaking surfer. I'm not.
One day you were. One day.
That one day I thought I was, and then I learned real quick.
Oh, you were for like, what, a minute?
I'd say I lasted a good 5 minutes, and then it was like, no. God was like, let me put you in your place real quick. Let me rip your shoulder off.
5 minutes, you were a professional surfer.
I was. I felt like I was in a movie. I was like, this is so fun. I'm so good. And then I got up and I was screaming.
bloody fucking murder. My shoulder's broken. My aunts were like, oh my God. I look like Quasimodo coming out of the water.
Oh.
My shoulder was literally down here. I was like, oh my God, I broke my shoulder. Yeah, it was great. Good memories.
I was in California in 2015, and my first stop was in Santa Barbara, and I stayed at a friend's house, which was awesome. He lives in the in-law of his like brother's house, like, you know what I mean. So we went to a Zumba class, and they had these like soft floors, you know. And I actually didn't bring like workout sneakers. He's like, you can go barefoot. People go barefoot all the time. Well, these floors, like, you bounce. Like, I felt like a basketball player. I was like, yeah, I got this. Oh my God. So it was like the day 2-week trip in California. I fucked up my feet for like 10 days. I was like hobbling the rest of the class. It was so friggin' painful. And then I forgot my driver's license expired. I didn't even realize it. And I boarded the plane with the passport. So like I couldn't even rent a car. So I was literally like a pedestrian like the entire time. I was at the place to rent the car, and he was like, do you have your new driver's license, Miss Dunphy? I was like, what? So I took the integral back.
You're like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Actually,
it was when we had all that snow, and it expired in January. I didn't even know it. Like end of February, beginning of March.
Needs a driver's license.
Yeah.
who needs it?
Except for when you're trying to rent a car.
Then it comes in handy.
You need it a little bit for that. All right, next question. It's gone. Nanna's gone again. All right, I'll just do this one then, and I'll let her do the next one. Oh, I don't know. 49. Is never returning something you borrowed considered stealing?
I hope not.
Right?
No, because we've all done it, and we are not thieves.
I think it depends. I think if you borrow something and the person is actively looking to have it back, and you don't give it back, then that's stealing. But if you just forget to return it.
I was gonna say, yeah, a lot of times, like, you just completely forget that you have something. You're like, oh, fuck, yeah.
Although I'm just making a list of people I'll never lend anything to.
Yeah, like sometimes you have really nice things, and you're like, well, they haven't asked for it back, and I know I have it. I know it's not mine, but I'm gonna keep it because they haven't asked for it back. That's not stealing. They left it at my house, but I wear it every now and then.
3 people I'm never lending anything to.
All my friends are like, oh shit, what am I missing?
No, it's true though. Sometimes you do forget, right? It's not stealing. You forget.
There's this woman at my beach that I go to locally, and I was there one day with my friend Dave, and she sits like behind me, and my friends and I affectionately call her like the bag of bones, because she's literally like 90 pounds, and she's like like dark, like white old woman dark, but she's not like that old, and she one day she's like, oh, do you need a chair? To my friend Dave. He's like, no, I'm fine. She's like, I have an extra chair. And we're like, no. So she's sitting behind us. All of a sudden she goes to her car and she gets him a chair, right? So we're like, all right, thanks. And we all kind of leave around the same time. We're like, let us know when you leave and we'll give you back the chair. She's like, okay. And then she leaves. So now I've got this fucking woman's chair. Okay, like my trunk. I have a tiny car that has a convertible top that slides into my trunk. Like my trunk is the size of a dresser drawer. Like I can't even fit my own beach chair in my trunk because it's too big. Okay, so now I've got this woman's fucking beach chair in my car. So the next time I see her at the beach, and she's got this big, massive like SUV, right? I'm like, hey, let me give you back your chair. She's like, oh, I don't feel like it. I'm like, are you sure? Like I can put it in your car for you. She's like, nah, I'll get it another time. So then I never saw her again. So I just assumed that she didn't want the chair, right? So then last summer I see her at the beach and she's like, you know, your friend borrowed my chair and he never gave it back.
No, that's bullshit. She
That's
like
bullshit.
you tried to give it back, and she
So
said
then
no.
I was like, oh, I have your chair. I'm the one who has your chair. So then last summer I drove around with that fucking chair in my tiny ass trunk for a month. I never saw her again at the beach. I went to the beach 3 days a week.
No,
My
no,
chair
fuck her.
now.
The first
Yes,
time
fuck
I wouldn't.
her.
No, you were nice. You were
Yes,
nice.
we declined the chair. We declined it. And she gave it to us anyway. And then I tried to give it back twice. And then 2 years later, I get an attitude about the fucking chair.
No. The first time you tried to give it back, and she said no, that turned into your chair. Fuck her.
That's what my friend Dave said because he wanted to take it. And I was like, I feel like she's a little off in the head, you know? But like,
She's off in the head. She shouldn't go out in public, should she?
I know. Not right in the head. Then I saw her walking up like my cross street the other day, and I was like, "Oh my God, she lives around here. I hope she never sees me."
Hey, lady, take your chair.
Just throw it at her. Fucking weird.
Well, I use it to sit on the side of my house. It's a perfect little chair. It's a little Tommy Bahama.
Stupid ass giant chair you can't even fit in your fucking car. Like, you don't want that.
Exactly. Well, nothing fits in my car but me.
Now I'm getting bit by a mosquito.
Nana, you didn't drop that bug spray yet?
I don't know where'd Nanna go.
She's gone. Nana's gone.
She keeps leaving us. I don't know what's going on in Nana's house, but it must be the dog. The dog must be doing something.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't see the moon either. All right. Next question. It was actually Nana's question. So, Shelby, back to you. By the way, there's like 2 more questions left, and then the bonus question after we get there. Okay.
Oh, Nana's back.
No, Nana. Sorry.
Oh,
Nana, go ahead. Next question. Where the hell are you going? Nana, you're muted still. It's like the most said phrase in 2020. You're muted.
No, I'm not. I'm not muted.
Okay. Go ahead. You get to pick the next question.
Me?
Yeah.
And we already did number 3?
Twice.
All right. I guess I will choose number 7.
Yes. That's not really a question we can answer. That's weird. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one because I know Nana will like it. It's the next one. It's number 8. Number 7's weird. I don't even know why it's a question. Number 8, Nana. You've been given an elephant. That's not the question.
Yeah.
That's the setup. That's not the question. You've been given an
I'm
elephant.
good. The question doesn't matter.
You've been
I'll
given
take
an
my elephant. Thank you. Okay.
You've been given an elephant. You can't get rid of it. What would you do with it?
Love it forever.
Agreed. 100% back that. Love it forever.
I'd
Did you
ride-
know that elephants
I'm so excited. Where's the elephant? I'll pick it up right the fuck now.
Nana, this is the time of the show where you go get all your elephant shit.
Jeff, that's so much stuff, but hey.
Oh, look at that! Perfect.
Wait, no. Nana,
What?
keep it on and talk loud.
What?
Talk.
What's wrong? What's up? Hi,
There we go.
elephant.
The fucking eyes on
Elephant.
that thing. Oh my God.
Elephants are what are important. Elephants all the way. Hey, look at the dick on my face.
It's just like, I
Ah!
Why do I have a feeling that's not the first time you've ever said that?
Listen, I'll say that anytime I need to. I believe.
What about everyone else? You've been given an elephant. You can't get rid of it. What would you do with it?
I'd probably-
I agree 100% with Nanna. I would love it and literally just keep it in my pocket if I could. Shrink it down. Sorry.
Why are you so?
I'm
If I
thinking
could shrink
like
it
loud
down, keep it in my
piles
pocket.
of
But
shit,
if not, I'll just love it.
a
forever.
smelly animal. This is what I'm thinking about.
All right, but
A big smelly animal that you have to feed a lot. Like I don't even have a cat. I want an elephant. Like,
Oh man.
like I have a dog that's this big and it's a pain in the ass. I can't imagine having a giant fucking beast in my house.
yeah.
Blowing fucking water all over the place.
dog.
But your cats are bigger than my dog. I know.
What kind of dog do you have?
It's a Pomeranian. He's little. He's like this fucking
Oh,
little,
nice.
like a fur ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now
They're
you want to
needy.
put an elephant in my house. They're needy? Yes, he's needy.
Yeah.
He comes in here all the time. And now we're talking about a fucking elephant with a trunk that shoots fucking water everywhere, according to the movie.
That's not potty trained.
Oh, a non-potty trained elephant.
They're not potty trained, are they?
I mean, maybe this one could be. I don't know.
What you do, Jeff? You send it to live at Auntie Nana's house.
Yes.
I've got to go give Luna back. So say goodbye.
Hi, Luna.
Bye, guys.
Are we saying goodbye to you or bye to just Luna?
So just to Luna.
Okay.
I'm coming back eventually.
Okay. Be back for the bonus question in like 10 minutes.
Bye, Luna.
I just gotta. I mean, I'm not leaving. Like, I'm not ending any of this.
We know. We heard you. Anybody else on the elephant question that hasn't answered it yet?
I mean, I give it like, give it to Auntie Nana.
Mm-hmm. Elephants are big. There's no such thing as like a fucking little elephant like this
Yeah,
big.
you can fit in your pocket.
No. Micro elephant.
Okay, I can dream. Okay, I'm just dreaming.
Well,
Exactly. We're gonna give it an elephant.
we're living in a world where we're getting free
I
elephants.
know it'll be mini.
When's the last time you heard of like a micro elephant? Is that like a thing?
No, but I will make it a thing in my head.
Micro elephants.
Mhm.
Emily, did you answer this?
I think it's Nana, but it wasn't like I think everyone was.
Everyone's just pawning this elephant off. Yeah, we would
I
all
mean,
pawn it
if
off
we
on
breed
that.
them for like 100 years, you know, maybe just the runts on top of runts, we might get there.
Like a
That's how they make miniatures of animals, right?
Yeah.
Dobermans, they keep breeding them the small ones together.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up next to the deck collapse story. If there's such thing as a pygmy elephant.
Like, there's no such thing as a micro pig that end up being fucking huge, right?
Oh my God, there is.
A micro elephant and it's gonna be huge.
There is. There's a little elephant.
Oh, this is the baby.
Shelby!
It's not gonna fit in anyone's pocket, but it's little. And by little, it's the size of like 3 Great Danes put together.
How much does it weigh?
I don't know. It doesn't have the weight. I'll look that up. Hold on.
Can it live in a house successfully? Can it like sleep in my bed?
Is it potty trained?
Yeah, it could
Can
live
it
in
be
a house.
potty trained?
It only weighs 11,000 pounds. It's fine.
Oh,
That is not micro anything. I'm
It says a
pissed.
full-grown.
I'm so
Hold on.
angry. Move on.
It says a full-grown pygmy elephant can be 8.2 feet to 9.8 feet tall.
that's
And they
mini?
That's a pygmy elephant. And they weigh 6,500 pounds to 11,000 pounds.
How much does a regular elephant weigh then?
Just fucking science here, bitches.
Yeah.
Science. Okay, hold on.
Where's Sierra to just come and say science?
We need Sierra for that. Okay, wait. What does a regular elephant weigh? What does an elephant weigh? A regular elephant, no one gives a shit because it's not here. I typed in what? Oh, I didn't finish the sentence. Hold on.
We need Steve Irwin.
Hold on. What does an elephant weigh? Does anyone want to guess before I read it?
1 ton.
It's like the same amount. I don't know. That was wrong.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's not right. There's no such thing as a tiny elephant.
This small one you talked about is endangered, though. That's really sad. You're not
How
gonna
much is a ton again?
2,000 pounds.
Wait, a ton is 2,000 pounds?
I think so. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I'm not good at math.
Yeah, because if a pygmy elephant weighs, what, 1,100 pounds?
Yeah, it's not that much. It's like the same. Hold on.
I think Jeff said 11,000 pounds.
I did say 11,000.
Yeah, 6,500 to 11,000.
How much does the smallest elephant weigh? Hold on, I'm going to do this.
Yes.
We already looked
They are the smallest elephants in the world, 6,500 to 11,000 pounds. That's what it says. So that's it. I don't know what a regular elephant, why does it, I don't know. What does an elephant weigh? Here we go. I don't know why this is important all of a sudden, but it is. For me to Google
People
it.
need to know.
And,
Yeah.
African elephants are the largest of all land animals, and they weigh between 4,000 and 14,000 pounds.
Oh, so it's not much
Much
bigger.
different, yeah.
And it actually could be smaller than the smaller elephant.
That's right, it can be.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's because it's so fucking hot in Africa.
So of the 6 people that are probably going to watch this, you learned something today.
Yeah.
Don't say you don't learn shit on this quarantine Q&A. All right, next question. You got time for 2 more, and that's it, and then bonus. I think I said that last time, but I'm going to do it again. Who's next? Just somebody. Anyone yell out a number.
I
Okay.
think it's Emily.
Emily, yell out a number.
64.
64. Do you fold your pizza in half when you eat it?
If it's large, then yes.
I mean, what's large?
A
Like
large
a large,
pizza is a large. You
Like
get
a-
the cheese inside.
like the whole pizza? Just collapse it?
Yeah, the entire large pizza, and then I just shove it down my throat.
So if it's a large pizza slice, you fold it in half.
Yeah. Only at the
Uh,
halfway point though, and then I unfold it.
Wait, what?
Like, so I'll fold it to start eating it because it's group, and
Right.
then I unfold it halfway through.
You guys, George made an appearance.
Oh, George
George
is back.
did make an appearance.
Hi, George.
You're noticing Eddie.
I just like the front side of George better than the back side. Just let's keep him right there.
Did you want to see his anus?
No, I've seen it.
Is
At
that what
least
you're
I've
asking
seen,
for? 'Cause
I've
we're about
seen
to
it.
get to that anus turning stage.
No, I've seen it 15 times at least.
No, I think I'm gonna get you one of those things for George, where you put it on their tail, and it's like a bejeweled thing that goes over their butthole.
Cool. I'm gonna then make you the person that has to put that on his tail. I'm not doing that. He's already mad enough at me.
Because he has a dog.
He has some sort of beef with me that I just can't even. I don't know.
So we have 1 vote for folding pizza, like somewhat, like halfway through, and then we unfold it. And the cheese isn't all fucked up by then.
I
What
feel
about
the
pizza?
same.
Where'd Shelby go?
Is this a question?
Yes.
Yes.
What was the
Do you
question?
fold your
I
pizza
like
when you
the-
eat it?
What?
Do you fold your pizza when you eat it?
No.
I'll be right back. I'm going to see if Shelby's coming back. Keep answering the
Yeah.
question. Keep answering. I'm right here.
Oh,
I
I,
don't
If
fold
it's
my
an
pizza
18
when I eat it because I don't have that big of a. Like, I wanna. Like, I like open face sandwiches.
See, I fold it like Emily said when it's floppy. Like an 18-inch is it will flop down. So if
Or
you
if there's
fold
too much
it,
stuff on it, sometimes
will
you have
fold
to
and-
keep it together.
I was gonna say. I mean, I fold mine because I
Like,
like
I
to
don't
put a lot of
fold it
cheese
then,
on
and
it.
I just like curve it.
Because you don't
No.
want to what, Eddie?
Oh, I put a bunch of stuff on. I usually put like hot sauce, like red pepper, cheese, like all this stuff, and it just holds everything in a lot better.
Yeah. That's not what I thought I heard you say.
No, it's kind of like a pizza taco.
What did you
Yes.
think you said, Leona?
Something about throwing up on it.
I mean, everyone does that, don't they? They throw up on
totally
their
fold
pizza.
that over.
I guess Eddie only eats pizza when he's drunk.
Well, I mean, it's a large majority of it, but
I mean, who doesn't like pizza when they drink?
the best. I think it's one of like the best drunk foods ever. Even like the 7-Eleven pizza when you're hammered. It's
Mhm.
amazing.
A freshly made 7-Eleven pizza is really good.
Yeah, it's
like
Elio's.
Surprisingly
good.
When I was in Florida, I lived off of those. They were $5 and they were great.
I've had more of those than I'd like to admit.
Yeah, you get the whole pie though. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
get
the
a
whole
fresh
thing. Yeah.
slice.
You give one to like a homeless guy, and you give one to your friends, and you eat the rest.
Did we not one time before we went to Charles Street Playhouse go to 7-Eleven and eat a whole pizza? At that
we did, and then we ended up at the strip club, and you and I got stripper flu.
Oh.
And you ended up with a construction helmet.
Oh yes, I still have that.
Still have somewhere.
It's I think it's in my closet. Oh, good times.
I don't fold my pizza in half when I eat it.
Why?
I don't know.
Jeff,
I just
we already know you're a heathen.
because that's why apparently. Yeah. No, I don't know why. I just don't.
It's lucky.
You just hold like one part with one hand and one part with the other hand. And
Why do you have to fire off a text message while you're eating?
I don't text people while I eat.
You're taking a Snapchat. You
Then
know?
I take a knife and a fork and cut that shit and then eat a piece
Time
and
for
then.
Snapchat message. Time is critical.
Now I want pizza.
I also want pizza, Leona.
Right?
Yeah, I don't. No, I don't text people while I eat pizza. I guess maybe if I cut a piece off. I don't know. Do I have a table in front of me or no? It sounds like
Maybe.
it sounds like someone else is writing this question, so I don't care. If I have a table, I'll put it down and I'll text my message, send my text message. Text
You
my
only have the small table that comes in the pizza.
Is that a pygmy table? Is that what that is?
It
It only weighs 11,000 pounds, so I can
I
carry
just
it.
found out what those are for.
It is on that too on Facebook, which I fucking hate. You can say it though.
Yeah, so you use that so you don't touch the other slice when you're grabbing yours.
Wait, what?
You use that little like white table thing to hold the other slice while you grab your slice so you don't touch the other ones.
I thought it was to keep the box from smushing the pizza so the cheese didn't stick to the box top.
Probably both.
Probably both. In the time of Corona, it's so you don't get your germs on everyone else's pizza.
In the time of Corona, you shouldn't be eating pizza with a bunch of other people.
But if the situation arises, you eat it in
I mean, if the pizza's there, you're gonna eat it with other people.
Yes.
Yeah, like right now, we all want pizza. How do we share one somehow? I don't know.
I mean, I'm in the same house as Amanda, so I mean, that's two.
That
Two
doesn't,
people.
Yeah.
that doesn't seem fair at all.
What?
All right, next question.
Not fair at all.
Next question. How about the pizza question? Who's
The very last one on the list.
okay?
Oh.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Science.
Science.
English.
Did you say knives, Eddie?
Oh, I said science.
I swear to God, it came out as knives.
Knives. My favorite subject is knives.
I heard the science.
I use it to cut up clowns.
My school offered like crazy electives. I'm surprised knives wasn't one of them.
I loved my art class because I could do whatever I wanted, including go home or go drive to the Cape, and whatever I wanted during art class. Because all I would have to do is write a pass and sign my art teacher's name on it, because she let me do that. And I would
Were you
leave.
sleeping with your art teacher,
I
Jeff?
was not. I was not.
Because back in the day,
Yeah.
you could do
That's weird because I was 18, 17, and she was like 68. But she was nice, but she was the best. Like, she knew I did it. I wasn't like I was sneaking around. I would like literally sign it in front of her and just walk out. She'd be like, all right, fine. She was a fun teacher. Like, yeah. I don't know, I still to today I don't know how to say her name, but it was spelled. But it
Then
was
you took advantage of her, and I don't like that.
when you say I took advantage of her. What does that mean?
You took advantage of her kindness. I mean, you drive to the cave, and you were like, bye.
She was fine. Her name was spelled. You guys pronounce it. Kunces.
What was it?
Kunse?
I don't know. I just don't know to today.
Say it one more time. I'm gonna write it down.
Kunces.
Kunces.
I think that was it, but I don't know that.
Sounds like kunces.
But I knew.
I had a
But I
manager.
knew how to write it just like her.
One of my manager's last names was Kuntz, like K-U-A or K-U-N-T-Z, and I'm like,
Oh no.
it's like,
That's
ooh.
awkward. Yeah, it's
I-
awkward when you're calling them by name.
She married
I
into
went
that
to-
name too.
I went to school with a kid whose last name was Hunt, and his first name was Michael, but he went by Tom. He did not go by Mike Hunt.
So he went by Tom. That's different. That's a different name.
Yeah.
That's a totally different
Like
name.
middle name or something. But yeah, like
Oh, back to fucking art class. How
Oh, I
do you,
get it now. It took me a few minutes. I'm like, so what's wrong with the guy's name?
Mike Hunt. Lee.
I was like, who's my Hunt?
I saw fire in your hand a little while ago.
Oh my god. I had a music teacher. His last name was Schmuck. We called him.
Nice.
Imagine Schmuck though. He's like, my name is S, but on the schedule it said Schmuck.
oh.
Yeah, poor guy. And he had a stutter too. It was even worse.
Be married because I feel bad for people like that, and I hope they find love.
Maybe he was. Maybe he was. I was like in 8th grade. Yeah. A long time ago.
Jeff?
Right there. Keep talking.
I'm right there. Keep talking.
Oh yeah, no. So anyway, art class. I hated it because how are you gonna judge me and grade me on a artistic expression? There's no right or wrong. I
If
did
they're
the
teaching
project.
you to do something and you're not doing what they're teaching you, you're doing it wrong.
I had an art teacher
Like-
who told me that all lefties were stupid.
What's that?
I had an art teacher, I was left-handed, and then there were right-handed calligraphy pens, and a lot of the art supplies were right-handed supplies, and I'm a lefty. And then he just went on a tear one day and told me how all left-handed people were stupid and idiots, blah, blah, blah. Because I think I was talking in his class.
Aw,
Yeah. Mhm.
fuck that guy.
Oh, yeah, he
That person should be fired.
screaming at me.
That person should be fired.
Yeah, there's a little short Italian guy named Mr. Fataggio. I think I was taller than he was.
He was tiny then.
Pretty sure he told me I wouldn't amount to anything in this world because I was talking in his class. Art class.
That's not how math works or
What?
science.
I think
That
my
doesn't add up at all.
Yeah.
They should just be fired.
art teacher was sleeping with my shop teacher, so I made friends with both of them.
Oh, perfect.
And I could do whatever the hell I wanted. They were
Or
both
you
in their
rat on them.
my shop teacher, I think he was in his 70s. She was in her late 60s. So they were a good couple, but I don't know. They let me do what I want. I used to carve ducks, model duck, what do you call it, decoy ducks. And I didn't have to do anything else, and I got the best grades. And I used that for wood shop because they were wood, and I used it for art class because I painted them. So I would just sit there and carve shit all day.
Twofer.
It was fun.
Do you have any of those ducks within your reach now, Jeff?
Yeah, I do.
Get
Get it.
Hold on, I have to sit in front of it. There we go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, funny
That
enough, I
is
happen to have it right there.
Cute.
Yeah.
Nana, what was your favorite subject?
Psych and math.
Nice
math.
and math.
Like a funny story for either one of them. I also really like linguistics, in college.
Seeing your duck reminded me when I was driving home this evening from New Hampshire. There was 2 dead raccoons on the highway. I think it was a family was crossing and they must have got hit.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was like, oh, and that was because I was like, oh, what is it? You know, and then I was like, oh, it's a raccoon. And then I saw the other one, and I was like, oh no. They were like striped and, you know, like just curled up. You could see their faces.
Ah, she's back. Look at that.
Like George's butt in the air.
And George's butt. Shelby's back, and then George's butt is in the air. There you are. I think you're back. I can't hear you. Connecting to audio. Hold on. There you go. Welcome
There you
back.
are.
Just in time. Just in time for the bonus question.
Okay, yay.
We're not doing that yet, though.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Not yet.
We're
I'm
still
going to
talking
Burger
about-
King.
We're still talking about the favorite subject, Shelby, in school. Favorite subject.
Oh, English, 100% English.
Yeah.
Hmm. I was like an English major in college. I loved it. Love English. Hate math. I hate it. I hate math. Sorry for all you mathematics.
I also hate math. I don't know anybody else.
I mean, I don't know
Pride
what
and
else
algebra one.
it, but it like math is fine. Math is
Math was one of your favorites, Nana. You just said that.
I know
okay.
it's why I feel
You don't
personally
have to
attacked.
defend in that.
You can love what everybody
Math,
else
I'm
hates.
just so bad at
You earned
math.
it.
I liked math all the way up until calculus, and I was like, fuck this.
Math is literally the reason I got into my high school. So I have a special place in my heart for it.
Math is like the one thing that I don't mess with. Math is probably why I didn't get into a better college.
I will say I had a weird relationship with math growing up. And that there were maths that I should not have been taking when I was taking them. This cat's gonna
Wait,
freak me
how
out.
much of it do we really use daily?
I don't use any basic
mm.
stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, not that much. However, I think that it should be more encouraged for people to take like econ classes.
Yes, I think there should be valuable math classes like buying
I
a
think
house.
that econ classes should be required, not just something
Yeah.
that
Like
you
that early.
want to do.
I think there should be like financial management and shit like that, but not like.
Yeah.
All right, we made it. We made it to the part of the show where we stop recording for like 2 seconds, but nobody leaves because we have a bonus question.
Okay.
And just so everybody knows, for the bonus question, we're all being recorded at the same time. There's no more like square around us.
Okay.
Don't do anything weird that you don't want anybody to see, thinking that you're not being recorded, because you're always being recorded.
Perfect.
Question. Okay. I wanna
Let us
stop
know when
now.
that happens.
So everybody say goodbye to the main show.
Bye, main
Bye.
Bye, main show.
Bye.
We'll see you in 2 seconds for the bonus question. Don't go away.
So does this come up like